you'll find that you need to pick up some heavy stuff once in a while. Also, this is totally unscripted. I've never used this crane to pick anything up before, so we're going to see. You're going to see right along with me if my engineering is is any good or not. And the winch that I'm using is made by Super Winch, and I got it at a yard sale. Yard sales are awesome places. Let's see, still even has the tag on. I paid $10 for it. Now I have tested the winch by hooking it to a car battery, and it does spool in and out, so I'm assuming it works. This is the control for it. It's a in and out right there, which is convenient. If you're standing here hoisting a load up, you can run the control and guide the cable. But I think it's good for half a gazillion pounds. It's not really big, so only half a gazillion. And then I made this assembly right here. I've machined some rollers so that it can get a little movement back and forth in this slot. This is a piece of a frame from an old machine that I worked on many years ago. It puts TV dinner trays together. This is one that was scrapped out, so it already had these convenient slots in it. So those where you get your back and forth. So got it all the way extended, and basically just sleeve this pipe on top of the mast here, and then into another sleeved pipe, and the mast goes all the way through the sleeve pipe. It just keeps the thing from rocking around. It holds it vertical, and the mast just rests on the ground. So all the weight that you're hoisting up, all the weight gets transferred to the mast and then just gets transferred to the ground. It's not on your vehicle or anything, which I think will help keep it stable. But the sleeve that holds the mast, it's just welded to a piece of square tubing that goes into your trailer hitch, and that's it. I mean, ta-da! Pretty simple. So for the part that hooks to the battery here, I am actually using a pair of jumper cables, because I priced out this cheap, low quality set of jumper cables at the auto parts store, and by the time I got the 10 feet of cable and these big alligator clamps, it was only a couple of bucks more than if I'd bought the smaller, lower duty clamps and a smaller cable. So I opted for this. They were already made up. All I had to do is cut the other end of the cables, and now I got to splice in some of my own wire to make it all the way back to the winch. All right, so it's been a couple of years since I even tested this thing out. Ta-da! And doing it one-handed doesn't work super great. But you get the idea. All right, so all I've done is hook the cable up to the chain there and just kind of took out the slack. I haven't tried to pick it up or anything. I'm going to put the camera on the tripod, and then you can witness the glory with me